So the long-term goals of our research is get a product to market. And so any kind of platform which allows us to do the same amount of work in less time at less cost is going to be an integral part of our pipeline. I think Labcyte Echo fits that description.
The Labcyte has been running itself. It's fantastic, and it's done great by us in every application we've tried. So I think it was the right choice.
One of the benefits of the Labcyte is not only are the reactions smaller, so they're cheaper, so we can do more with less money, but also the moving of the liquids is much faster than a traditional liquid handler. So the time it takes to, say, make one copy of a source plate into 2 other destination plates is much, much faster, 10 times faster on the Labcyte as compared to the traditional liquid handlers.
And because the plates can move over each other very quickly, it can move from any well of a multi-well plate to any well of a multi-well plate, and it does it tremendously fast. So speed and accuracy of what that machine brings.
Because you can handle extremely low volumes, you're not wasting a lot of material. It's an extremely fast instrument. So we have been able to compress pipelines that take about 12 hours in a day to about 3 hours. And so that's a significant savings in terms of time.
Another benefit of Labcyte for me is that it reduces our need to use plastic tips for every time we perform a reaction. So this saves money, which is great because it costs a few dollars for a box of tips, but it also saves the use of all that plastic, all those disposables. Every time we set up a reaction, we need to be very careful that we don't cross-contaminate our samples. And the way we were doing that before is by using a new piece of plastic to move each individual component for a reaction. What the Labcyte lets us do is move those liquids with just sound, so no plastic tips are used every time a liquid is moved. And that is great for the environment. So we're having a secondary impact on helping the environment, not only with our eventual long-term goals, but also with our immediate everyday goals. We're not using as much plastic anymore.
I love watching the machine going. People make fun of me for imitating it all the time. I love that machine.
We find that the experiments run with the Echo tend to be far more reproducible than some of our other platforms.
We're going places we needed to go, and it got us there.
The Labcyte Echo is now an integral part of the entire pipeline in my team. It's an investment that was a very good one for us.